Good evening. Welcome to Butte Valley Middle School's 2020 8th grade graduation, the very first and hopefully the last virtual celebration. Everyone wants to be a part of history. This is historical. You are a part of history. Maybe not the history anybody chose, or maybe not a history that they wanted to be a part of, but history nonetheless. I will now give this over to our senior ASB rep, Fernando Rojo.
Good evening, everyone. My name is Fernando Rojo, and I am currently a junior at the high school. First and foremost, I would like to congratulate the Butte Valley Middle School class of 2020 on your 8th grade graduation. Also, thank you to all the staff members, family members, friends, and mentors who are here to support these students during their one-of-a-kind celebration. Today is definitely a milestone in your life that is worth great recognition. I would like to warn you, these next few years will go faster than the past 9 years of your school. As you transition into the last 4 years of your education here at Butte Valley, you will soon realize that there will be many new changes that you will face. However, this new phase in your education will bring along some great opportunities that will prepare you for the future you will have beyond high school. When you arrive at the high school, you will have the opportunity to make your own decisions regarding most of the classes you want to take. However, you will not have the same direct guidance from your teachers as you did in junior high. When you transitioned to distance learning a few months ago, you may have not been aware of it, but you have been preparing for high school. If you found yourself struggling to adjust by not having a teacher telling you step by step what to do, when to do it, well, high school is fairly similar. Therefore, take some time over summer to reflect on your academic goals you would like to achieve during your time in high school. If you plan on pursuing higher education, I would like to encourage you to take your education seriously from the first day of high school. Most of you will be student athletes, so I strongly encourage you to learn to balance schoolwork early on in order to have the privilege of enjoying athletics. Now, of course, not all of the changes you will experience in high school will be academic. You will also experience many social changes as well. When you arrive at the high school, you will have the opportunity to interact with new groups of people. We live in a small community, and most of us have the same experiences, but we don't always experience it in the same way. Therefore, I encourage all of you to open up learning about others by understanding and make new friends. High school is a time to create the greatest memories of our lives, so take advantage of that opportunity. Finally, always remember you do not have to go into high school knowing what you want to do when you become an adult. But if you have a solid education and develop good values, any path you choose will lead you to success. Thank you.
Adriana Garcia Macias. Adriana was given an award from her 8th grade teacher, Mrs. Jones, for most likely to be smiling and the hardest worker. Adriana also will receive an award for the Bulldog Most Valuable Player in the sport of basketball. Aldo Abel Delgado Mendez. Aldo received an award from his 8th grade teacher, Mrs. Lane. It's a citizenship award in recognition of being a kind and caring person. Congratulations. Oh, we're not allowed to. Arturo Garcia Luna. Arturo received an award from his teacher, Mrs. Jones, for being the most improved student in her class. Ashley Lene Smith. Ashley received an award from Mrs. Jones, her 8th grade teacher, for accomplishing most likely to be found reading a good book. Congratulations. Brisa Rocio Castillo Rico. Brisa is presented this award from her teacher, Ms. Gerlitz, for excellence in creativity and being inquisitive. Chija Chu. Chija received an Academic Achievement Award from her teacher for dedication to academics. Shake hands. Smile. Okay. Congratulations, Chija. We'll see you at the high school hopefully soon. Dennis Vincent Colano Jr. Jr. was also given an award from his teacher, Ms. Gerlitz. It's an achievement award for being academically insightful. Ibana Contreras Pulido. Ibana received an award from Mrs. Jones, her 8th grade teacher, for being the most honest, respectful, and dramatic. Congratulations. Emily Henry. Emily was awarded an award from Mrs. Jones, her 8th grade teacher, for being the most responsible and being caring to others. Congratulations. Emily Senaceros. Emily received some awards from her teachers and coaches. First, Emily got an award for excellence in the sport of basketball. She also got an award for excellence in the sport of volleyball. And in the classroom, Emily received an award from her teacher for academic excellence and a positive outlook. Eric Amador Gonzalez. Eric was awarded a certificate of academic excellence from his teacher, Mrs. Allen. Eric was also earned the honor of valedictorian for having A's all the way through 6th, 7th, and 8th grade. Congratulations. Esmeralda Rojo. Esme was given an award from her teacher, Mrs. Jones, for accomplishing Most creative artist. Ethan Malachi Burrow. Ethan Burrow was recognized by his 8th grade teacher, Mrs. Jones, for being the most remarkable reader.
Thank you.
Ethan Collins. Ethan was awarded from his teacher, Mrs. Jones, for accomplishing the fastest runner. Shake hands. Look at the camera. There you go. Okay. Go ahead. Francisco Antonio Tejada. Francisco was given an award from his teacher, Mrs. Nikki Lane, in recognition of being a kind and caring person to all. He was also given an Achievement in History award from Mrs. Lane. Shake my hand. Congratulations. Jacob Russell Allen. Jacob was given a certificate of academic excellence for having A's all through 6th, 7th, and 8th grade from his teacher, Mrs. Allen. Jacob also received an award for being the Bulldog most valuable player in the sport of basketball. Congratulations. Jennifer Sedano Luna. Jennifer was given an award from Mrs. Jones, her 8th grade teacher, for accomplishing quietest worker and best listening ears. Jenny also received, for the sport of volleyball, the Bulldog most valuable player. Jordan Drew Cook Senior. Jordan received an award from his teacher, Mrs. Jones, for accomplishing most thoughtful and positive attitude. He also ended up with the Bulldog Most Valuable Player Award for his excellence in the sport of volleyball. Landon Schilling. So Landon was given an award from his teacher, Mrs. Jones, for being the most creative writer and thinker. Congratulations, Landon. You're now a high schooler. Martin Roberto Narvaez Del Angel. Martin was presented a citizenship award from his teacher, Mrs. Lane, in recognition of being a kind and caring person to all his fellow classmates. Congratulations. Ray Olson. Ray got an award from his 8th grade teacher, Mrs. Jones, for accomplishing most likely to make you laugh. Congratulations. Tyler Matthew Hammond. Tyler received from his teacher a citizenship award in recognition of being a kind and caring person to all. I now present to you Butte Valley Middle School's 8th grade 2020 valedictorians, Jacob Allen and Emily Siniceros.
Hello and welcome to the 2020 8th grade graduation. First off, I would like to thank all of our families, friends, and staff for all of your support. For this 8th grade class, middle school has been quite a journey. The first advice I would have for entering middle school is to enjoy it, as it will go by quickly. I can say that's true, but sometimes time didn't go by fast enough. Yes, sometimes a day would go by very quickly, but other times it felt like a minute lasted an hour. The past 3 years have truly shaped us and helped us decide the type of people we want to be. The experiences, chances, and challenges make you realize you can always be better.
Our journey started with Mr. Baroni and Mr. Struble in the 6th grade. This was a step out of the elementary school and into the middle school. A whole new place filled with new things and a brand new chapter in our lives. Then we moved on to the 7th grade class with Miss Barangi. 7th grade was more familiar after stretching our legs in the 6th grade and expanding out knowledge in middle school. And then in the 8th grade with Miss Jones, Miss Loader, Miss Lane, Miss Allen, and Miss Gerlitz. This year began with the realization that we were now the upperclassmen and ended with the development of new goals and ambitions for our first year of high school.
I personally think that teachers make the biggest impact on me through the years. So thank you to all the teachers who come to work every day, eager to teach, and thank you to the teachers that helped me the most, the ones who helped me have another perspective. For the one who taught me the importance of history, the one who brought out my curiosity in math, and finally the teacher who helped me see the world through poetry. Also, thank you to parents for always being there, and to our classmates, thank you for the support.
All throughout middle school, we went through many highs and many lows. Through middle school, we all took chances. Chances personally with setting higher goals and higher standards in life. We took chances academically with our grades and extracurriculars. And we took chances socially with creating new friendships or stronger bonds with one another. All the paths we took, all the decisions we made, helped all of us realize who we are and who we wanted to be. However, this is not the end. You still have another chapter to go in your school lives. The next 4 years in high school will most likely be rough, but we need to look at it as the light at the end of the tunnel and see that it's almost over.
Middle school is an experience. There's good and bad, and that's what makes it great. Just remember, it goes by really quickly, so do whatever you set your mind to. Set goals, reach them, and have fun. It doesn't last forever. What's important now might not be important later. And finally, be there for each other. Times are hard right now, and having someone there for you can make them a lot better. As we go into high school, we see new challenges, but also new goals and memories to be made. I'm excited for what's to come for our class.
My advice to our class as you go into high school is that you continue to work hard, challenge yourself, and further become a better person so that you can continue to be who you want to be in your lives. Thank you again for all your support.